Hey there, friends! Welcome back to our space where mental health meets money and motivation. Today, we're diving into something super relevant, a mindful productivity blueprint. Have you ever felt stuck in a cycle where you're constantly busy but rarely truly productive? Are you juggling endless tasks? Checking emails at midnight yet still feeling like you're falling behind? You're not alone! In our always-on world, productivity has become synonymous with burnout. We're conditioned to believe that more hours equal more output, which often leads to exhaustion, fractured focus, and a constant sense of overwhelm. But what if you could achieve more with less frantic energy and actually enjoy the process? So let's dive into this together. But before we dive into this eye-opening journey, please take a moment to subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Imagine a workday that's marked by deep focus, intentional breaks, and a sense of calm amidst the chaos. Picture you who checks off your to-do list with ease, all while feeling energized and at peace. It might sound like a distant dream, but it's entirely achievable, and it starts with a shift in perspective. Traditional productivity advice often boils down to working harder, longer, and faster. But what if we told you there's a better way? A way that embraces the power of mindfulness without sacrificing results. It's time to rewrite the rules of productivity and make it work for you, not against you. Here's why the old playbook doesn't cut it anymore. Ever felt like you were drowning in a sea of tasks? Many of us are trapped in a cycle of busyness, mistaking activity for productivity. True productivity, however, is a strategic dance. It's about doing the right tasks effectively and sustainably. Then there's the myth of multitasking. Your brain doesn't multitask. It switches tasks, and each switch comes at a cost, leaving you with something called attention residue. Research shows that this mental context switching reduces efficiency by up to 40%. You might think you're being efficient, but you're actually burning more mental energy than necessary, leading to exhaustion and errors. Now consider the external pressures. Constant notifications, the fear of missing out, and societal expectations can push us to always be on, leaving us in a perpetual state of low-grade stress. This constant pressure erodes our deep work capacity and our ability to think creatively and strategically. Enter mindful productivity, a game-changing approach that harmonizes intentionality, focus, and balance. It's about setting clear goals, immersing ourselves deeply in tasks, and allowing space for regular renewal. Let's explore how each of these pillars contribute to a more balanced, effective workday. First, intentionality and clarity. Ask yourself, what are the 1 to 3 most important tasks today that move my big goals forward? This filters out the noise and helps you prioritize. Next, focus on saying no. Politely decline tasks that don't align with your priorities. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Then define your not. Identify the must-dos that align with your values and goals. Protect these fiercely. Asking fewer questions and setting clear boundaries will help you avoid distractions. Finally, learn to say no. Gently but firmly. Politely decline tasks that don't align with your priorities. Giovanni, a software engineer in Milan, felt buried under a mountain of tasks. He began his day by asking himself what was the one big thing he needed to accomplish. By setting a clear intention, he cut down his evening stress and achieved more focused work. Second, focused immersion. Time blocking is your secret weapon here. Schedule uninterrupted blocks for your most important tasks. Close all non-essential tabs, silence notifications, and treat these blocks as sacred appointments. Our guide on how to plan your perfect week has some great time blocking tips. Single tasking when you start a task. Shut down everything else. Give it your full, undivided attention. Multitasking may seem efficient, but it reduces your focus and increases errors. The Pomodoro technique, with a mindful twist, work intensely for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute mindful break instead of mindlessly checking your phone. Stretch, breathe deeply, or look out a window. The key is to reconnect with the present moment. Micro-movement. These little breaks can work wonders. They boost creativity, reduce stress, and increase focus. Just 5 minutes can make a huge difference. And hey, if you need more movement in your day, check out our short on micro-movement. And third, rhythmic renewal. It's essential to schedule breaks. Your brain needs downtime to recharge. Don't wait until you're burnt out to take a breather. Digital detox moments. Integrate tech breaks throughout the day. Use this time to disconnect and recharge, whether it's during lunch or after work. Check out our digital detox video for more tips. End-of-day rituals. Create a clear boundary between work and personal life. A simple ritual like closing your laptop or writing a to-do list for tomorrow helps signal to your brain that it's time to unwind. These 3 pillars, intentionality, focused immersion, and rhythmic renewal, form the bedrock of mindful productivity. By integrating them into your daily routine, you'll experience a significant shift in your work approach, boosting your effectiveness and well-being. Now let us dive into 2 additional elements that can take your productivity to the next level. The mindful edge. Mindfulness isn't just for meditation cushions. It's a potent tool for productivity. Regularly practicing present moment awareness trains your brain to stay focused and bounce back quickly from distractions. Body scan breaks. Quickly scan your body. Notice any tension and release it. This grounds you in the present and refreshes your focus. Mindful breathing. Just 3 deep breaths can reset your system and bring clarity. We've got a great short on using breathing to block anxiety. Dealing with distractions mindfully. Instead of battling distractions, observe them. Acknowledge the urge to check your phone and gently steer your attention back to your task. There's no judgment here, just gentle redirection. The joy of the process. Shift your focus from just the outcome to the satisfaction of the task at hand. Mindful productivity isn't about rushing. It's about engaged, purposeful action. Cultivating these mindful habits can significantly enhance your productivity, helping you achieve more while experiencing less stress and a greater sense of fulfillment. Now let's step back and connect the dots. We started this journey by acknowledging the limitations of traditional productivity advice. We then explored how mindful productivity offers a refreshing alternative, focusing on intentionality, focused immersion, and rhythmic renewal. These core pillars lay the foundation for a balanced, effective workday. By infusing these practices into your routine, you can experience a transformation in your work approach and well-being. But the story doesn't end there. The Mindful Edge further enhances this framework. By embracing mindfulness, body scan breaks, mindful breathing, distraction management, and finding joy in the process, you elevate your productivity to a new level. As we wrap up this conversation, remember that mindful productivity is a practice, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. Start small, experiment with these techniques, and integrate what works best for you. Over time, you'll craft a unique system that aligns with your needs and priorities. If you found this video helpful, please show your support. And hey, if you're ready to dive deeper into this journey of reclaiming your energy and purpose, check out our online course. We'll see you back here next time. Thanks for tuning in.